Hello everybody, Half-Life Guy here with my new segment. It is called Rave and a Rant. Rather than starting off with the Rave first, which I was thought about doing, but I'm flip-flopping it, because then you got Rant and a Rave, and then that might be taken by somebody, so I'm going to flip-flop it, but then just, you get the idea. Okay, anyway, today's episode 1 is about being called ma'am at a drive-thru. Now, I don't know if y'all have that problem as much as I do. My odds are pretty high about being called ma'am at a drive-thru. I'd say it's a good 35% chance of being called ma'am, and I order it like how I'm talking to you now. You know, it'd be like, it's happened at Wendy's, it's happened at Dairy Queen, and it's happened today with Starbucks on a Monday, because I needed coffee, because it was Monday, and I was kind of tired. So yes, I needed it. So, like I said, it's not a speaker box issue at those places, because it's several different places. It's just, I don't think people, is my voice, I don't know. I mean, I sound like a guy, I think. I can sound like a woman named Rochelle. I can sound like a woman named Tiffany. And I can do voices, okay? Y'all who know me know that I can do that. I can do imitations. I can sound like this too. And see, I can do a wide variety, but I don't do that when I'm at the drive-thru, because I want my order correct, and I want to be perceived as a guy when we meet face-to-face at the drive-thru window. Yeah, so I can get my food. So the biggest one that probably occurred to me was I was at Steak and Shake, I think it was last year, and ordered a meal, and he called on the speaker box, he called me ma'am. I think at least once or twice, I'm not sure. But it was, anyway. So I get up to the window, and I know for a fact that he realized he was wrong. What did he do? He was, I drive up, and then he's there, and he's like, "Oh, hey, my man." He's like, "You doing okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, my man, your total is $6.82, my man." I'm like, "You little 15-year-old little turd. You know you messed up." And I give him his change. "All right, thanks, my man. Hang on, get back with your change." He gives him the change. "There's your change, my man." And then you get your food. "All right, my man, you have a good day." I was like, "You just said man like 6 times because you know you flubbed up. You stink." So, Wendy's, I called the guy out on it. Guy called ma'am, and I get to the window, and at this point I've had enough, because it's been about a dozen times it's happened to me now, if not more. Like I said, it's 1 out of 3 visits anywhere. Doesn't matter. And I asked, I was like, "Do I have a feminine voice?" I was like, "What's going on?" And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "I could tell that he's like, "It was the other guy." He's like, "I could tell the difference in the voices." And, for whatever reason he couldn't. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I just want to know, because this happens everywhere." And he's like, "All right, yeah." So I got my food there, and everything was okay. Today at Starbucks, got called ma'am again. So I was like, do I do something about it, or do I just let it slide? I was like, no, I've already been broken the barrier on this limit of times of not saying stuff. Doesn't matter what place you are, I'm gonna say something back. Like, there was one, I think it was Dairy Queen, they called me ma'am, and I was like, "I'm a guy." And then I've done it like twice now, so wherever that's happened. It's been within the last 6 months I've started speaking up for it. Where was I? So Starbucks today. I'm gonna start doing this one from now on. So the guy calls me lady at the drive-thru window, or at the speaker. I get to the window. It's a guy, about 20. I give him, it said totals $5.82. Give it to him. I get my drink. And I said, "Thank you, lady." So I called him lady. Yes, I did. I don't know if you heard me. Made me felt like, got you with the female, calling of the wrong gender. You did it to me. I did it to you now. And so he gave me my drink, and then he was like, "You have a good day now." And I was like, "You too, lady." And then just drove off. So that's my rant for today. Tired of being called ma'am. I can sound like a ma'am if I want to, but at drive-thru I don't, because I'm a guy, and I'm Half-Life Guy. Guy's in the name. It's not Half-Life Girl. Not Half-Life Gal, Half-Life Lady. No, it's Half-Life Guy. Guy. I can't spell that with my fingers at the moment. I'm failing that, but that's not the point. So, that's mine for today. Next time I do one of these, it's going to be over my biggest peeve, is my name is mispronounced when people see it on my name tag at work. I'm called Scene or Cian about once a year or twice a year. I'll go on the rant about that one. That one's a bigger one to me. Probably. I don't know. They're both pretty big. I'll go about that in the next episode. But now it's time for the weird rave that I did with glow sticks and some interesting music I made with this program that's free. So yeah, so watch the weird little rave if you can sit through it for the minute or however long it is. And so yeah, today ends the first episode of Rave and a Rant.